Unfortunately, a lot of kids and some adults take these ignorant comments seriously. Look, there might be a cautionary lesson in LeBron for kids. This is what happens when you attempt to leave high school a year early to join the NBA. And it's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. Oh, and LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
It's hard for me to cringe for Laura Ingraham, but I'm cringing for you, Laura. Of all the bits of unsolicited advice uttered on cable television, that one may end up being the most humiliating. Stay in your lane, LeBron James. Just be quiet and play basketball. Well, how's this for shut up and dribble? The I Promise School is officially open in Akron thanks to LeBron James, the LeBron James Family Foundation. 240 third and fourth graders with plans to expand over the next 4 years. These are at-risk kids with free tuition, free uniforms, breakfast, lunch, snacks, plus career and emotional support for their parents. So no, LeBron James isn't sticking to dribbling, thank God. He's also not shutting up. Here's what he's saying about Donald Trump, her coach.
We are in a position right now in America, more importantly, where this race thing is taking over, you know, and because I believe our president is kind of trying to divide us. But I think
kind of.
Yeah, he is. He is. Not, I don't want to say kind of. He's dividing us, and what I noticed over the last few months, that he's kind of used sport to kind of divide us, and that's something that I can't relate to.
What would you say to the president if he's sitting right here?
I would never sit across from him.
You would never? You don't want to talk to him?
No.
Mike Lupica is an author, columnist, and MSNBC contributor. He joins us now. What do you make, not just of LeBron James doing good, putting his money where really his mouth wasn't, but doing by deeds what other people don't seem to do in the time of Trump? And what do you make of just how triggered some on the right were by his having any opinions about politics or race at all?
You know, if you look at this young man's life, Nicole, I mean, his life speaks to the possibilities of this country, and he has put his money where his mouth is. And I mean, if you look at what he has done, just in terms of education and just in terms of his own hometown of Akron, this I Promise School is one of the greatest things that I've ever seen a professional athlete be involved in this country. And he has already sent thousands of kids to college in this country. And if you look at what he's done before his career is over, the contributions he has made to his country, I loved him talking about being president last night in that interview, because if you look at it logically, he would have been way more qualified than the guy we have running the country right now.
He also is filling a void created by what's happening in Washington. It's not just Donald Trump sort of debasing the office of a presidency that guts anyone that's ever worked there in the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, but he's got in the Congress these enablers of those worst tendencies. I wonder if you think this is a moment. I mean, I just think off the top of my head of Coach Kerr, Coach Popovich, Steph Curry and LeBron, rivals in basketball, but sort of joining forces publicly and saying that whoever wins, we will not go to the White House. What do you make of this moment in sports in reaction to or in response to Donald Trump and Trumpism?
I think it's been eloquent, and I think it's been powerful, and I think it's been important. When you have basketball coaches and players doing what elected officials are supposed to be doing and speaking to the best country that we're supposed to aspire to be, that's a very cool thing. That's activism put into practice. Nicole, elected politicians are supposed to make lives better. Somebody show me how LeBron James isn't doing this with his foundation and his I Promise School and sending at-risk kids and giving them a better chance at a better life. He's doing what the guys in Washington are supposed to do, except so many of them now spend their days hiding under their desks.
It's also, and I'm sure this isn't LeBron James' motivation, but I revel in it, it's a great Trump troll. LeBron James is richer, he's more famous, he's more popular, women like him more than Trump. I'd bet my last minute on Earth that's true. I mean, it is a great Trump troll for a celebrity, because at the end of the day, he couldn't care less. He doesn't know who half of the senators are in either party. It's a great Trump troll to go out there and be and do all the things that Donald Trump can never be or do in this country.
And Nicole, here's the thing. Trump could go after him the way he's gone after the athletes who knelt during the national anthem. He can't hurt LeBron. He can't do anything to LeBron, even though, you know, we live in a world where, in his world, no turn goes unstoned, okay? But look at what has happened to other athletes who tried to be activists. Look, Colin Kaepernick can't get a job. Eric Reed, who knelt next to him. It's a shameful thing in the National Football League that they can't get a job. But in a way, LeBron James is speaking for everybody. Pop is speaking for everybody. Steve Kerr is speaking for everybody. And all of these people who have this boneheaded idea that somehow if you come out of the world of sports, you're not qualified or entitled to speak about that better country that I was just talking about, then you're nuts.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.